everybody, welcome to another daily vlog. So today is Monday. I am trying to get back in the routine after being, the weekend, after everybody being home. So I'm going to kind of recap my day, and then you guys are just going to come along with me as I go throughout this Monday. I hope all of you are having a great day as you're watching this. Got up this morning and got the kids on the bus. I have two that are going to school right now. One is going to start next year. He's still at home with me. So I left and went to the gym, and David stayed home with Mark. And then I came back. Let's see. I got my quiet time done. I like to read my Bible in the morning, drink my coffee. I got that done. I got laundry going. Made Mark breakfast. I had my first fueling of the day, and now I'm really trying to get in my water. So that's where I am. It is like 10 o'clock right now, so I'm just opening up the vlog and sitting down to edit yesterday's, actually this vlog I'm about to edit is a few days ago. But it's going to be a really good day. I'm excited. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like Mondays, so let me know here. We're doing question of the day like 1 minute into this. I like to do question of the day and see you guys' answers. Let me know if you are a Monday lover or hater. It's definitely not my favorite day of the week, but also it's not my worst either. I really like Mondays. It's like that whole fresh start. There's a new week coming up. The house is usually kind of a mess. I like to kind of get it back in order. I don't know. I don't ever mind Mondays. So let me know if you hate them or love them, or if you're indifferent to them. But I think it's kind of a fun, bright, brand new page in your calendar, So, yeah, I have a lot I need to get done today, though. Mondays are usually really busy. So I'm going to edit this vlog, and then I need to get some housework done. Like I said, I'm doing laundry. I've got my sheets in the washer, so we're going to wash those. And I also need to mop the floors because I needed to anyway. But yesterday, Nate, he's my 11-year-old, and he almost 12, and he has autism. And so sometimes the things he does, I don't know where he gets or what he's seeing or what he's trying to do or recreate. But we were all resting after church, just kind of, I was reading, David and Lucy were playing video games, and he took a bottle of glue and dumped it out all on the floor. And so we cleaned it up, but even though I used like a wet cloth and tried to clean it up, there is still like a layer of glue. Thankfully it was Elmer's glue, so it wasn't like, it could have been worse, like it was super glue or something. Oh man. But there's like this layer of glue residue on the floor, and it's driving me nuts. So I needed to mop anyway, but thank you, Nate, for pushing me to like, I really have to. I don't have a choice because it's driving me nuts. So I'd like to get that done today. I'm also reading a book called Watching You, I think, and it's actually really good. I'm halfway through it. I want to sit down. That's my reward for once I get all of my work done, all of my housework done, I can sit down and read that. So I like to have a reward, I went to the gym this morning, and my reward after the gym is going to get a coffee because I'm in the Panera Sip Club, and so I can get free coffees. Not free, I mean, you pay for it, but you can get free coffees. And so I went and got my iced coffee this morning. I haven't drank it yet though, because when I'm first getting my coffee in the morning, I really prefer hot coffee. So I'll come home, drink hot coffee, and then I'll stick that in the fridge and have it later on today. So, but just the act of going and getting the coffee and knowing I have it, it's like my little reward for getting through the gym. I know I'm going to be sore because today I did arms. I like to alternate between arms, legs, and then like chest and back. So today was arms, and I don't know, arm day, I feel like arms are like my weakest. So on arm day, my muscles are like crying out. They're not terrible, but like when I lift like right here, I can feel it. So I'm going to make sure I drink lots of water today, rehydrate. And yeah, that's my day. It's going to be a good one. Y'all come hang out with me. We'll chat. You guys can follow me along. I love doing what I call a real life vlog. So whatever happens, I have no idea what this vlog is going to be about. Whatever comes up, whatever we get into, you guys will definitely be coming with me. So you guys buckle up. Let's get going with our day, and I'll see you guys back in a minute.
I know a struggle. I know you've had some pain. I know you're feeling tired, held down by all the weight. Yeah, I know you're feeling lonely. Your smile ain't the same. Not sure where to go from here. Feel like you've lost your way. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Never lose hope, don't let go of the promise. It ain't done yet, he's got a plan. Watch him rain down, got a miracle. Watch him rain down, got a miracle. I can see the strength inside you. Child, you're putting up a fight. Oh, you're stronger than you think you are. Yeah, you're gonna be alright. You're accepted, loved, and valued. Beautiful, you're shining bright. Yeah, you're living, breathing, moving. You can hold your head up high. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Never lose hope, don't let go of the promise. It ain't done yet, he's got a plan. Watch him rain down, the God of miracles. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Never lose hope, don't let go of the promise. It ain't done, life is worth living. Watch him rain down, the God of miracles. Watch him rain down, the God of miracles. Oh yeah. Watch him rain down, the God of miracles. Oh yeah. The God of miracles. Oh yeah. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Never lose hope, don't let go of the promise. It ain't done yet, he's got a plan. Watch him rain down, the God of miracles. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Never lose hope, don't let go of the promise. It ain't done, life is worth living. Watch him rain.
Alright, you guys, I have sweated and worked really hard when I got all of it done. So I mopped. I just ended up mopping like the living areas, like the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, down the halls. I still need to do the bedrooms, but I like to kind of break up mopping because it's really hard on my back. Got the sheets on the bed, cleaned the kitchen, cleaned the bathroom. Haven't cleaned this one yet, but I cleaned the other one, the main one everybody uses. So tomorrow maybe I'll clean our bathroom and then mop the rest. But I got most of it done, so I will take it. It's always like such an ordeal to get the sheets washed. Just, I don't know. I'm always like out of breath by the time I get it all back on the bed. And I've gotten like questions about this, and this is just what works for me. It may not work for you. We only have one pair of sheets for our bed, and then we have some extras for the kids because the kids are more likely to throw up or something on their bed, and I just need to put quick sheets on there. But for David and I, we only have one pair of sheets. And yes, we could have more, but I like only having one because it forces me to wash them, dry them, and get them back on the bed before we go to sleep. So they don't get stuck in this like limbo land of, oh, I still need to wash those. Plus, when we've had more than one pair of sheets, we usually have one that we like more anyway. And so we would just wash them anyway and not put the other ones on. Saves a lot of space from us having to store them. So what I do is I buy like a really nice pair of sheets. We are sheet snobs, and so we get like a really high thread count. And then once those wear out or get rips or whatever, it just happens after a while, we'll discontinue them, get rid of them, and then we will buy new sheets. So it just works out for us. I am all the time trying to find ways to help the laundry situation. And my biggest way that has helped me is to never let it get out of hand in the first place. Because if you get where you're like really in the weeds with laundry and you have a ton, it's very overwhelming. So I just do like one load a day and get it all the way through the process. Wash, dry, fold, put away. If it ever gets hung up, like my biggest hang up is when I have it all folded and it's not put away yet. I will have basketfuls of laundry because I hate putting it away. But if I'm just have a small load and I put it right away, it doesn't get held up like that. So yeah, that is my biggest tip. And then like the kids, like I said, have extra sheets, but I very rarely use them. Like I can count on one hand maybe a year that I use them, and they don't care like if they're the nicest or whatever. So anyway, that's just kind of how it works for us. So I always pick a day that I'm going to be home and I can get the sheets back on the bed in just a couple hours, and it's literally no big deal. So, and I try to get the sheets back on the bed and get it made up before getting close to dinner time and all the chaos of, because there's nothing worse than going to bed and remembering, oh, I've still got to make it all back up. I've got to make up my bed. It's just like the worst. So I try to get it all done so when nighttime comes, it's ready for us. But yeah, let me know. Here's part 2 question of the day. Do you make up your bed every day? This is something that I didn't always used to do, but I really started doing it the last few years or more, and it helps so much, especially like our bedroom is right off the living room. I'm in here all the time because my office is in here, and so if the bed is not made, it just feels like the whole house is a mess. And there's been like a lot of scientific research on this, and they say it really like is very helpful for everybody's productivity and like work ethic and like all kinds of stuff if you'll do the simple task of making your bed. And sometimes it feels like, what's the point, because I'm just going to get right back into it. I've had that argument with my own self, but also it feels really good at the end of the day to get into a bed that's been made. Getting into a bed that's been like laid in and like wadded up, it just doesn't feel as good. So do it for your future self. This is a hack that I have learned keeping house. I am constantly trying to do stuff for my future self. Instead of like putting more on her to do later, I'm always thinking, what can I do for myself to set me up for success tonight or tomorrow or in the morning? So I've told you guys this before, but I've started unloading the dishwasher. Usually I would do it first thing in the morning, and sometimes we still do. That's the bare minimum, first thing in the morning. But if I have time, I like to do it at night. Like I'll run it right after dinner, put all the dishes away right before bed, and then we wake up in the morning and there's no dishes to unload, and it just feels like a little gift to myself. So doing things like that, setting the coffee maker to go off when we wake up, that way it's like a gift to myself. And looking at it like that, like a gift to me, is very motivating to like get all of it done. Like mopping these floors, probably no one else in my house will notice, but it feels so good to me to not have like residue on the floor, and it just feels clean. So if you're struggling with your house, little things, little hacks to like trick your mind into not dreading them or putting them off, because I fully believe that procrastination, I can't talk today, procrastination, that is what is so hard to overcome. And that is something that will make your house, if you procrastinate a lot, it will make your house just feel overwhelming. And so I like these small tasks that I can do every day, and it keeps me on track. So there's my TED talk for today. I'm gonna go rest for a little bit. I've been on my feet. My back is sore in a good way though. Like I've really been trying to be careful at the gym not to overdo my back issues. But I don't think it is. I just think like towards the end of the afternoon, evening, I can definitely feel like some tension in my back. So I'm still being careful, and I'm not too sore yet, maybe a little bit. So that's not too bad. So anyway, I'm gonna go drink some water, relax, read some of my book, play with Marky, and I'll see you guys back later. All right, you guys, it is now 4:30. It is one of my favorite times of the week. If you've been around for a while, you know. Lucy has piano, and Mark likes to ride up there with David. And so there's about an hour and a half or so that I'm just here with Nate. And Nate, right after school, just likes to chill and hang out and watch TV. So I just gave him a snack. He's playing, watching some TV, and I'm just going to relax. The house is always super quiet when it's only him here. And I've got Layla here by my feet. Here she is. I know everybody always likes to see Layla. Say hello, people. I did finish my book. So this is the one I was reading. Watching You by Lisa Jewell. Lisa Jewell is one of my absolute favorite authors. I really like her. I have quite a few favorites, but she's definitely one of them. I gave this an 8 out of 10. I rate books really harshly. To get like a 9 or a 10, it has to be like mind-blowing. But this was definitely solid. I enjoyed it. And I find that I read books so much faster in a hard copy. And by the way, I keep saying the house is quiet. Nate's doing something really loud in there. But kids will make liars out of you. For some reason, like when I'm reading on a book, like a hard copy of a book, I read them so much faster than on my phone. I think I get distracted easily on my phone because like a text message will pop up or Facebook notification or whatever, and then I get sidetracked. But like a hard copy book, I just started this Saturday night, just a couple days ago. I know what he's doing in there. He's balancing on his balance board, and it's really loud. Also, The New Couple in 5B. I'm going to start this one by Lisa Unger. I've only read 1 or 2 books from her, but I remember liking it. So I had known nothing about it. I literally just grabbed it while we were at the library. So I guess it's new. Yeah, it says new. It was in the news section. So we're just going to chill for a little while. For dinner, I think I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm not sure David will like it, so I think I'm going to make him, we have some leftover taco meat, so I think I'm going to make him like a taco salad or something. But I saw this recipe for queso dip made out of cottage cheese that you blend up. You put a little bit of taco seasoning in there and a little bit of shredded cheese, and it's supposed to make like a queso. Queso sounds so good to me right now. It's something I definitely have missed being, you know, on my new healthy lifestyle. And so I need to tweak it a little bit to make it, I need it to make it a half of a serving of protein so that I can use Quest chips for the other half and like actually have chips to use in a queso. And then maybe I'll have like some veggies on the side to also dip in there. So I got to kind of tweak it, but I will let you guys know how it turns out. So stay tuned. But I'm not going to start that for another hour and a half or so. I'm going to get full enjoyment of just being here with just Nate and just Layla, right? We're going to go relax. Oh my gosh. Y'all, that queso was so good. So here is a picture of it. Oh my gosh. I needed that. It like hit the spot. It was total like girl dinner, girl dinner, girl dinner. I love girl dinner. I love stuff like this for dinner. I know my husband won't be the fondest of just having chips and queso and veggies. So I am making him a taco salad here in a minute. But all I did was I took 4 ounces of light cottage cheese, a little bit of taco seasoning in there, about a tablespoon of sour cream just to kind of give it some creaminess. I did have to put a little bit of water in there to get it to blend. Blended it all up. I also put some shredded cheese in the blender, like maybe like half an ounce is all I put in there. Yeah, of shredded cheese. Blended all of that up, put it in the microwave for like a minute. It was so good. It wasn't smooth, like it didn't have the same texture as like processed queso or whatever, but it was so delicious and like warm and creamy with the chips. So good. And then I love having raw veggies. I dipped raw veggies in the cheese sauce. I also just ate them plain. I love me some raw veggies. Hey Nate, can you turn that down? Nate has emerged to come out here and hang out with me. I am going to do for the kids, we have a bunch of grilled cheese left over from Grow Group yesterday. So I'm going to heat these up. Nate tolerates grilled cheese. It's not his favorite. So I'm going to see how he does. Mark He's not really a big fan of grilled cheese either, but I'm going to put it on his plate with maybe some Greek yogurt or something I know that he likes. And then, you know, if he eats it, great. If he doesn't, great. We're just trying to keep exposing him to foods, even though they're maybe not his favorite. You never know when he's going to just start eating it one day. So anyway, I had to tell you guys about that queso. I've seen like all the videos going around about cottage cheese queso, and I've always wondered about it, but it was so good, especially with those Quest chips. It was definitely like the vibe of chips and salt and queso. I almost said salsa. It was really good. I had to take out my contacts because my eyes are so dried out. This spring, it has taken its toll on my contacts. I can't make it till like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening. I gotta take them out. But anyway, the kids are almost home, so I'm gonna make them a plate and make David's salad, and then we're gonna get bath time going, you know, homework, all of the things, and I'll see you guys back in a little while. You guys, it is the end of the night. I have not been crying. I just look like I have because I am so congested. These allergies are kicking my butt. I need to go back to taking Zyrtec every day, although I don't know that it really helped when I did that before, but at least it made me feel like I was doing something. We have a bunch. I just need to remember to take it. I am so congested, and that is not a fun feeling. It is definitely not. We got everybody to bed. It's so sweet. Mark has been wanting Lucy to read him his bedtime story, which I'm so happy that they have such a sweet relationship, and he loves his sissy, but I'm like, you don't want mommy to? Are you sure? So she's in there reading to him, and then Nate's already in bed, and she'll go to her room, and she usually reads for about 30 minutes. We put the kids down at 8:30. That's their bedtime, and she's allowed to read till about 9, and that works out really well for us. I remember when I was a kid, my bedtime was 8:30, and then as I got older, I think it moved up a little bit, but I never was one that liked to stay up late. All of my friends can tell you I was always the first person to fall asleep at sleepovers. Like, I've always been one who liked to go to bed early. It's very hard for me to stay awake late. It's very hard. I'm definitely more of a morning person than an evening person. So yeah, I feel like I'm very tired. It's been a good day. I got so much done today. Tomorrow I need to spend more time filming. I have a lot of stuff I need to film and do more of the YouTube side tomorrow. It's just always a balance. Like, one day I'll be really heavy with cleaning and doing housework stuff, and then the next day, you know, I've got to lean the other way. But I also need to go to the grocery store at some point, but we have a good bit. I think we can get through the next couple days. We're out of lettuce. I used the last bit of lettuce for David's salad, so I need to go get at least some lettuce, and I'm sure I'll be back at the gym tomorrow. I really have been enjoying going to the gym and like starting my day that way, and I feel very much more productive since I started doing that, because I think I told you guys before I started going to the gym, I had a really bad habit of laying back down and like going back to sleep for an hour before David had to leave, and it really just disrupted my day, and it made me feel more like groggy. And getting up and getting moving, even though I'm tired when I start, it definitely makes me feel more energized. So that is definitely a win. But I am going to sleep now. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. If you liked today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, and then definitely subscribe if you're new. I keep saying this, but we're getting so close to 25,000 subscribers. We're like a little over 100 away. So if you could just double check. I know about half of you that watch are not subscribed. So if you guys would just subscribe, I could get there. And we'll celebrate. We'll do something fun. I love you all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.